Tonight, Nikki Haley was defeated. The problem is she's going to be dumb enough, and she's going to be a fake candidate, and she's going to keep going, and we're going to destroy her in South Carolina. It's going to be a complete humiliation.
Marjorie Taylor Greene makes my ears bleed. I mean, listening to her...
They're just so nasty to each other, aren't they? I mean, honestly.
But, I mean, there is a kind of weird subtext here as well. Donald Trump has said that he would favour having a woman vice president. You do sense that there is a bit of an audition going on among various women in the Republican Party who want to be that person, whether it's the New York Congresswoman Elise Stefanik, whether it's the Arizona Governor hopeful Carrie Lake, former TV presenter, whether it's Marjorie Taylor Greene, whether it's Kristi Noem, the South Dakota governor. They're all doing their bit to be out there super for Trump. And you just sense, is this just some kind of horrible beauty parade that Trump will be loving? He'll be lapping every second of it up.
You've put your finger on it, because I constantly think that Trump has just not given up that twin trajectory of the beauty pageant he used to own, Miss America, and the Apprentice that he used to run, the show on NBC. And it feels like everyone is constantly in this position of auditioning for Trump, whether it's for the VP, whether it's be at his side, or it's being at his cabinet. And I think that is basically how he wants the world to be. He's the centre of the centrifugal force, and they're all just sort of flying around the outside, quite often making themselves sound idiotic.
He is the TV director par extraordinaire. He wants everything to be a show. He wants it to be a show. And there are various people who are so keen to play the part. And they know that they have to play the part if they want to be in Donald Trump's good graces.
But he also humiliates them. Don't forget Tim Scott, who is the South Carolina senator appointed previously by Nikki Haley, who has now thrown his endorsement behind Donald Trump. And Donald Trump takes the endorsement and at the same time kind of throws it back in his face. It's really humiliating.
Did you ever think that she actually appointed you, Tim? And think of it, appointed, and you're the senator of his state, and she endorsed me. You must really hate her.
Now, we don't understand that line. We think that might be another cognitive little slip because we don't remember Nikki Haley endorsing Trump, except to put her hands up, and this is one more point I do want to come to, and say that she would still support him if he were convicted.
If former President Trump is convicted in a court of law, would you still support him as your party's choice? Please raise your hand if you would.
The Newsagents USA.